actually is self-love?
So from my context and perspective, that self-love is the response that you have to any given moment in your life, which means you meet life with what you need the most. And when you meet life with what you need the most, it's the single most loving thing that you can do. Therefore, so it's not, people are like, do I say in the mirror, I love myself? No, you live, I love myself, which means quite basically, if you're tired, you sleep. If you're hungry, you eat. If you're frightened, you speak about it or put your hand up or get therapy or overcome your fear. Whatever is the single thing that you need the most, you give yourself the love as the response to that, or the thing that you need the most. And you live that day in, day out. And then what happens to you is you become full and whole and connected and confident, not because of anything external from you, because you met the moment with love, which was your greatest need. And so what we do is we look for love in all the wrong places. We, berate ourselves and deny ourselves and, torture ourselves, overwork, undereat, over-exercise, all of these things, looking for good feelings in all the wrong places, and therefore end up, attached and addicted to all the wrong things, disconnected, tortured, suffering, and then we meet someone and we're like, oh my God, you complete me. You're so wonderful. Oh, I need you. You're my soulmate on the first date. And we do that because we can't do it ourselves. So then all of a sudden what we're actually falling in love with is you were actually nice to me, and you reflected the good things, and you showed me that I'm beautiful, and you reminded me that I'm nice and good, because I won't do that for myself. So what I realize is that's what you can see in relationships. And I realize that the power of a relationship is that it acts as a mirror. And when you can look at yourself and look at what your relationship's reflecting to you, you are the one who has to fill that cup up, that bucket up, meet those needs first and foremost. And then, and only then, can your relationship do the same. And I realize that the power of humans is in this beautiful free thing that we're all sitting on, that we have no idea what to do with or how powerful it really is. So that's probably a very long answer.
No, it's beautiful. And honestly, that's part of how we came up with the name Fuel Collective, is that if we all, as human beings, and those of us in relationships, those of us in relationships with ourselves, as a collective, we're all refueling ourselves and refueling our relationships. What world would that create? So I really love that, because that is the first cup.
And to be honest, you're so right that transformation starts with you and ends with you, and then you come into that relationship whole, or at least you attempt to let a relationship reflect to you where you're needy, insecure, frightened, not whole, and then go do your work. Whereas what people do is go, you fill me up, keep me whole and complete, and then I can only, and then you do, and I'll do that for you, but we won't do it for ourselves. And then relationships start to leak and crack when we are topping up each other, rather than we fill ourselves up and we meet full and we meet whole, and then we start hanging out, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I think you're right. The power in transformation is in the individual, and I believe it's in, self-love. And I've got